Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 21st. There is a beautiful shot of Lion's Head. You see that purple holiday tree all lit up right there, and a little fresh snow, it looks like, out there on the mountain and on the roadways. Welcome to TV8. We have got a great show for you today here on Good Morning Vail. Some famous birthdays on this day. Jane Fonda turns 85 years old. Kiefer Sutherland turns 56. Ray Romano is 65, and Samuel L. Jackson is 74. So happy birthday to them. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Taking a look back in history on this day, in 1956, civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. sat with a group of individuals on the first integrated bus. Big step there for civil rights. And in 1968, Apollo 8 was launched. That's the first manned moon voyage launch. Had the astronauts Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and William Anders as the astronauts on that flight. Well, like I said earlier, we're going to have a great show for you today. We're going to go over in the community, tell you everything that's going on in and around the valley. Look at Lens of the Day, talk about the resort report on that snowfall that came in last night, and see what really was measured out there. Talking about snow, we're going to take a look at the weather and take it over to the infamous Maddie Evans to let us know what's happening today, tomorrow, and through the week. Maddie?
Thanks so much, Kevin. We've got a great show, like you said, but we saw some snow overnight. Vail's reporting up to 3 inches from the last 24 hours, which is very exciting. We are going to see another increased chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. 21 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 29, 60% chance of snowfall, increasing wind with snow showers throughout the course of today. So we are expecting to see winds come out of the west at 10 to 20 miles an hour, which is going to make that 29 degrees feel a lot cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see quite a bit of cloud coverage first thing this morning. Light snow taking place around noon, and then snow and breezy from 4 p.m. on until later into this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver slightly warmer, 52 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation. They will see a little bit of sunshine down there. 29 with a 60% chance of precipitation in Vail, 31 in Avon, 60% chance of precipitation all the way westbound on that I-70 corridor to Eagle. We are going to see that increased chance of moisture. 33 degrees is the high in Eagle. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are definitely cooling down. -1 is our overnight low for tonight. 90% chance of snowfall. So increased snow and some more accumulation is in the forecast. We are expecting to see winds coming out of the west at 25 to 30 miles an hour overnight tonight, which is going to make this feel a lot colder than it actually is. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just make sure that you're nice and prepared. And if you do have to drive anywhere, give yourself a lot of extra travel time, especially with those high gusts coming through. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, 11 degrees is our high, 30% chance of precipitation. Now, that's going to mainly take place first thing in the morning. -5 degrees is our overnight low tomorrow. So if you have any concerns about any of your pipes freezing, just take all of those extra precautions to avoid that. Now, as we approach the weekend, we are expecting light snow continuing into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then we will see a little bit of sunshine come out by Monday, partly cloudy skies. So we will have a beautiful white Christmas, and more snow is definitely coming our way. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that resort report and see exactly what's happening up on those mountains.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage.
With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As Maddie pointed out, we've got some snowfall in the forecast. A lot of things happening out there a little bit overnight. So let's take a look and see what happened out there on the mountain over in Beaver Creek. They reported 2 inches overnight in the last 24 hours, 2 inches in the last 48 hours, 106-inch total for the season, and a base depth of 33 inches. That's a nice solid way to get this season started. 20 lifts are open, 90 trails are open, and 47% of the terrain is open, and that village to village is now open, so you can traverse all the way across the other side of the mountain and make sure you get all that terrain in there. Looking at Vail, 3 inches overnight, 3 inches in the last 48 hours, a season total of 123 inches, 44-inch base, which is great. 23 lifts are turning, 203 trails are open, and 73% of the terrain is open over there in Vail. So a lot to get out there, explore, and have fun. Get your new equipment if you have some, and if you haven't, the perfect place to go shopping is Sun and Ski Sports. A lot of winter specials going on, especially with that holiday fast approaching. Let's take a look.
Are you in the market to start your holiday shopping? Well, we're at the perfect place for you to do so, and that's Sun and Ski Sports, allowing you to have all of the great information, all of the price points, and access to their wonderful inventory. And I'm standing here with the expert in the shopping, Lauren. Thank you so much for meeting us, Lauren.
You are welcome, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Sun and Ski.
I love everything that's on this table right now.
So many wonderful choices that we have on the table, and if not in our store behind us. We are fully stocked and ready to help you guys with your holiday shopping.
Which I think it's really important that people understand the different price points that you guys carry, only because sometimes when you're shopping for a lot of people, like I know I have to do, it gets really expensive really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I think about our valley here too. We've got all different ranges of life. So you could go between $100 or, you know, I just need a quick stocking stuffer. So for your 6 siblings, socks, go for the socks.
Always go for the socks. And so let's touch base over here. Like I was saying off camera, I have identical twin brothers. They're 11. They're just getting into hockey and skiing. And so socks are always a great option for something like that.
Yeah, lots of fun, funky patterns. We've got winter sports socks, so that's your hiker, or I can put them in my ski boot or my snowboard boot, but then, you know, I need to keep them warm in my hiking shoe that we carry. So lots of choices, all ages.
Makes it easy, convenient, and then of course you've got something like this, which this is a great little stash pack. You can put a lot of things in there, goggles, maybe some other little things like hand warmers if you're someone who struggles to keep your nice little fingers warm.
Yeah, so those are the Decine goggle bags. You can put your goggles and your second lens in there, and then if you need, your hand warmers tossed in there, that works too.
It's got a lot of room. You can also get some great things under $50, and everyone's favorite stocking stuffer.
Everyone's favorite stocking stuffer is a Yeti, right? I mean, who could not go wrong? You got your tea, your coffee. And then we also have the Black Diamond. Headlamps, yep. The Black Diamond headlamps is what we have. So these are great. I walk my dogs with them. You could take them out if you're skinning up early in the morning, or if you're on the Nordic track too. Perfect for that.
Well, and these are great because, like you said, the dog walking. We're seeing that sun go down super early. I know my dog likes to be out in the snow, stay out in the snow, and I'm like, dude, it's cold, but also it's getting dark quickly.
Yes, and we need to see, and these have tons of different options on the lighting, so that's one of my favorite stocking stuffers for locals and whoever. We also have the black strapped neck tubes, and then they also came out with this really awesome headband this year, which I really love.
These are great for walking your dogs, or if you are doing that skinning up, sometimes
I like them a lot underneath. So they make like the skull cap, right, for underneath your helmet, but sometimes the ladies have a little bit of extra hair, so I like that they actually have the headband that goes around for your helmet.
Giving you that room for all of your hair, and especially if you're someone who likes to wear your hair up when you ski, because I know it always ends up in my mouth. Now let's move on with price points. We're going to go under 100 right now.
Under 100.
And you've got some great items.
Which is really awesome. So I think, super cozy slipper, right? Our Hey Dudes are under $100. We've got some really nice little cozy slippers. And then Columbia does a really awesome job. I have tons of different patterns and colors on these, but a nice cozy soft fleece is perfect for under 100. And then next thing we have too, I'm coming back to these really quick because imagine, right, Christmas morning, you're like, I'm going to go skiing with my family. You take your feet out of your ski boots. You're a little bit uncomfortable. You're a little bit cold. Then you get to slip into something like this where you're not going to get your foot wet by walking around, maybe right after going to the grocery store, whatever you're doing. But also, you're going to be nice, comfortable, and warm. They are so comfortable and warm. And these guys actually have a little bit of tread on the bottom. So nice little après booty on those guys.
I live for the après, and so I live for the après booty specifically. You've got some great under $100 options here. The sweaters are amazing, and you can do these in so many different fashion senses here in the community, especially because, like we were talking, walking dogs, this is that great layering piece.
Yeah, I mean, the Columbias are super cozy, just out and about in town. And I mean, it's like a fuzzy blanket, right? That's a perfect holiday gift.
Everything here is a perfect holiday gift. Now, these are my favorite only because I love the colors.
The colors on the Cotopaxi are so fun. Also, their concepts are wonderful as well. And then, so that's why I grabbed the Patagonia too. So under $100, either a wonderful little sling bag, which I love. It's got a couple little features, but I mean, who doesn't want that for hiking? You could even use that for ski, and then your Cotopaxi backpack. So put your snacks in it for on the mountain, or if you're looking forward to spring. Not yet, but
we're getting there. Yeah. We're getting there. These are all great holiday items because it'll make you get through the winter at ease and in comfort. But then, of course, so many of them you can transform into something that you can use come spring, come fall, come those early mornings where we see those chillier mornings here in the summertime, especially if you're going to get out there and do some trail running in the summer. This is something that will be so nice to keep your ears warm.
Yeah, so these are kind of, I think the best part of this are these are year-round gifts too, right? So you give somebody something for the holidays and like, yeah, you can use it in the winter, but I can use all this stuff all year round here, and I love that about gift giving is these are perfect options for that.
You're covering all of the bases.
Yeah.
Now, so you guys have a great section on your website to really help people get inspired, look through everything that not only we have here on the table, but all of the different price points for the holiday gift giving, which I think is really important.
We do. So our website, we have the holiday gift giving guide, and if I don't have it here in our store, then order it online. You can have it shipped to store. It's free shipping when you ship online, which is awesome. So explore our website, see what we have as far as those aspects go. I mean, our store here in Avon is wonderful and magnificent, and we have a huge store and huge variety. So I think that's kind of the beauty of this location here, but also our website. We have tons of options.
Which I love everything on the table. Everything that's soft in here, I've had to go around and touch in the store. So if you need to start your holiday shopping, Sun & Ski Sports is the place to come. Now, anything on this table that's on your wish list so that we can just get that out there real quick?
If this were my table of choice, my wish list would probably be something cozy and fluffy. And then I always need ski socks, always. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of socks only because I love when they have the great patterns, and we've got some great patterns in front of us, but everyone could use a Yeti. I could always use a new headlamp because mine gets so much use, especially in these winter months walking my dog. So people can come in, shop with you guys. You guys are the experts. You can walk them through everything here.
We can walk you through everything. I mean, I think that's the beauty of our valley here is we see so many people in whatever style. We'll cater to you. We'll help you out and get what you need.
Lauren,
from that big to that big.
Right. Lauren, thank you so much for taking the time chatting with us and giving us all this great information on how to start preparing for the holiday season.
Well, I appreciate your time today, guys, and thank you for coming in. We hope to see you and see what we can help you guys find for your winter season.
If you are in the market to start holiday shopping, make sure that you come to Sun & Ski Sports. They're located right here in the heart of Avon, and they've got every price point possible. So make sure you come shop and you come see Lauren because she's absolutely fabulous to work with. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Bono.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where Kevin and I are going to tell you all of the great things taking place in and around the community for you to get out there and enjoy. There's so many things.
Yeah, great festive things. Again, what is today? The 21st.
Yes.
So just a few days until the big holiday. And of course, that's when the Valley really starts gearing up for the full holiday season.
Coming to life right now. If you make your way out into Vail Village for anything, there are people all over in the best way possible because they have all of those beautiful trees lit up throughout Vail Village, and it's just like a perfect little winter wonderland right now.
The village is literally dripping with holiday festivities taking place. Dripping.
Dripping. I don't know if I particularly like that adjective to describe it, or I guess adverb to describe it.
It's everywhere. It's all over.
Well, we're good. That's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can get out there and participate in. And so if you're looking for things to do in Vail, well, they've got a lot of options. And you can go to discovervail.com to see the full lineup. And especially as we are approaching the holiday season, maybe you want to get out there and do something fun with the family before you go to a wonderful dinner. So there is a winter snowshoe tour today, then there's weekly art workshops, then the outdoor skating shows, and a silent disco, and astronomy night, and then a Vail skating festival, spectacular, and dine with the dogs, and I'm out of breath, Kevin.
We could go on and on and on, but if you need to know where to go to discovervail.com. Gives you the full lineup of everything taking place over in Vail.
And they're bringing back a lot of the things that we loved to see last year, like the 10th Mountain Parade is coming back, which this is something that's so cool and such an enriched part of our history here in the community. And so once those come back to life, they're going to take place on a regular schedule, and it's really fun to just get out there, experience it, and see what brought Vail to be Vail, basically.
Yeah, and let's not forget, it's the 60th anniversary of Vail, so just put that and parlay it on top of everything else that's going on. It just takes it to a whole different level.
A whole new level of fun, which just is really cool to get out there and enjoy all of the great things that are happening. Now, the Vail Symposium has kicked off its winter programming, and so there's some great things as we get into the new year that you can go and check out over there. They just did a great one on geopolitics, which is always very fascinating and very interesting. Now, we've got a mountain film. This is going to take place up in Beaver Creek, and then they've got some other really cool science and maybe consciousness, and just if there's anything you're into, they've got it covered.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the mountain film back. That got put off, I believe it was last year, year before, just because of COVID and not getting everybody together, but it's back in full force and something not to be missed.
It is not to be missed, and it's a really cool way to experience not only skiing and snowboarding, but sometimes they get into climbing and biking, and so really any of those things that you could classify as mountaineering is going to be in this film festival, which just makes it a ton of fun to get out there, check out. Now, you can always go to their website at vailsymposium.org to get more information on what's coming down the pipeline, especially if you're interested in learning about some of these big things that we have taking place in our just entire globe of things, because they do these geopolitical events where you can learn about what's happening in Ukraine or who is going for global leadership right now, and it's just a really fascinating way to get your hands on facts, not fiction.
It's like a snow globe.
Everything
is
like
taking place.
Everything is like a snow globe today.
And there's a lot of activities. If you're visiting from out of town, it's a great way just to get to know the community, everything that goes on. We've got such a close-knit community here that puts on a lot of these events. They take a lot of volunteers, and the locals get out there to make it happen, to create world-class events for a world-class destination.
Which is a ton of fun, and there's always something to get out there and do. So like we said, you can always go to discovervail.com. Something else that's coming down the pipeline in the new year is we have a very funny comedian making his way to the newest bar in Vail.
Yeah, comedy has taken full force here in the Vail Valley, and that is one of the best things. I love it. You actually emceed an event last week, and it's just continuing to happen. So we love the belly laughs. We love the comics coming to town, and these aren't just regular run-of-the-mill comics. These are comics that have been on the big networks, ABC, NBC, Comedy Central. So get out there and enjoy some of the laughter.
Yes, and this is going to take place at the new bar on January 4th. So Chasing Rabbits is the place that you want to go. And if you've not experienced Chasing Rabbits, now that they've officially done their grand opening, they've got a lot of really cool events. They're bringing in DJ Logic tomorrow. So if you love to see live music, you love that upbeat, high performance, that's the place to go, and they're just such a spectacular venue. They've got 3 different restaurants, multiple different bars, and you can kind of just tailor your experience to what you want it to be. Now, it is a place that you can take the kids during the day because they do have an arcade in it, which makes it a ton of fun.
Right. Sean Patton, who's the comic that's going to be out there, is somebody you definitely got to get out there and see. A lot of fun, a lot of laughter, but again, for adults, but then there's all the family events like you were just mentioning.
Yeah, so make sure that you go check out Chasing Rabbits. Now let's make our way up to Beaver Creek because there's some great activities taking place up there, and especially just because the holidays have kicked off, and if you don't go to Beaver Creek during the holiday season, you're severely missing out on basically what is a Hallmark movie set.
Yeah, you talk about family events, that's Beaver Creek in a snow globe. A lot of things going on up there, whether it's ice skating, whether it's all the 3D photo ops you can take, Thursday night lights, a lot of things for people to get out there and enjoy.
Yes, Thursday Night Lights is kicking off for the season this Thursday. So tomorrow, if you're looking for something fun to do with the family, this is always a great activity, as you can go online or you can go to the ski school. You can register at 5:30. Then upload is at 6 p.m. And then there's going to be the ski down and the glow sticks and ripperoo and all of the fun things that take place, followed by fireworks. And the best part about this for the parents is Beaver Creek is still under that common consumption law. So the parents, as they're getting ready and prepping and standing out there to watch their kids ski down, you can actually go grab a cocktail from one of your favorite bars in Beaver Creek and then just enjoy.
Yeah, the boundaries are really right there within the village, so you can walk around, go in, get a cocktail. And again, what's great about that is a lot of these different restaurants feature different signature cocktails. You can take your cup in that's already ready and noted where you came from, so you can walk around the village and enjoy that cocktail, watch the kids skate, watch them throw snowballs at each other. But the holidays are in full force now up in Beaver Creek.
Yes, now something else you want to check out while you're up in Beaver Creek is the Vail Performing Arts Center. They do such a good job at bringing so many different shows in. They literally just had Rudolph. This was a Broadway performance of Rudolph. Now they've got Veronica Swift coming, and this is going to be a really spectacular show only because her voice is so mesmerizing, and they're going to unveil their new chandelier.
Yeah, the chandelier unveiling is going to be remarkable. They just got done with a lot of things in the Vail Performing Arts Center with some upgrades on sound. They redid the May Room just a few years ago, another beautiful place to go, but their programming just continues to reach a new level. We keep talking every time we go through and look at the different acts that are coming there, there's always something else added on.
There's always something else added on. So you should go to vailpac.org, buy your tickets right now while you still can, because a lot of their big name shows are selling out very fast.
Great point. And as with anything here in the Valley, whether it's restaurant reservations, some of these shows and events that are ticketed events, make sure you get your tickets right away because these will sell out very quickly.
Yeah, definitely get your hands on all of these great tickets. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast and that lens of the day, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake! It's fake!
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those cooler temperatures taking place. 21 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 29, 60% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. Increasingly windy, as well as that snow falling down. So we're going to expect winds to come out of the west at 10 to 20 miles an hour, which is going to make that 29 degrees feel a lot cooler out there than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see some cloud coverage first thing this morning. Light snow as we approach the afternoon, and then snow showers and breezy as we get into the later afternoon and approach this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely warmer. 52 degrees in Denver, 30% chance of precipitation. They are expecting to see some cloud coverage, but they will see that sun pop out occasionally. 29 degrees in Vail with a 60% chance of precipitation. 60% spanning between Avon and Eagle as well. 31 degrees in Avon, 33 degrees in Eagle. So a nice low pressure system sitting above Eagle County right now, bringing us that beautiful snowfall. So if you are getting out there on those roadways, just be nice and safe and give yourself that extra travel time. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. -1 is our overnight low. 90% chance of snow throughout this evening. Now, we are going to see a lot of blowing snow as we are going to see those winds come out of the west at 25 to 30 miles an hour, which is going to make that -1 degrees feel a lot cooler than it actually is out there. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see some more snowfall continue into tomorrow morning. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared to give yourself some extra travel time, especially since we will see the snow continue through the next 5 days, starting to decrease on Monday. 30% chance of snowfall is likely tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies. This is going to take place first thing in the morning, then it'll taper off and we'll see that sunshine come out. 11 degrees is the high for tomorrow. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be nice and bundled up because those temperatures are going to be nice and cool. As we approach the weekend, we're going to see some increased chances of some snowfall. 40% chance on Friday. Light snow is possible. High of 28. Temperatures slowly starting to warm up by the weekend. 33 degrees on Saturday, 37 degrees on Sunday. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride on Christmas, you will have some beautiful conditions. Now 39 degrees on Monday, 10% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. We will start to see that sun make its way back out by Monday. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If there's any winter or holiday shopping needs that you may have, you can go check them out. They're located right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at what goggle lens is best for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thank you, Maddie, for that local weather, and thank you to Eyepieces of Vail for sponsoring this segment of our program, looking at the lens of the day. Now, Anon has really made a name for themselves in the goggle industry. They've got different goggles that are going to fit specific size faces. And the way to determine which goggle to look at is based on a numbering system. Today, we're going to look at the WM1 goggle, which is smaller. It's got a smaller lens to it. It's got a smaller surface here. It's got really nice padded features for a comfort fit. It's got, if you've got eyeglasses that you wear, there's indentations on both sides to help with not pinching those glasses against your face, and of course enough venting to keep the goggle from fogging up. Now those in themselves are great features for a goggle, but it gets a lot better. With the cooler temperatures that Maddie pointed out and the possibility of some sun and some cloud cover coming in with that snowfall blowing, there's some really nice features that integrate into this goggle system. The MFI, the magnetic face mask integration, is one of those things. You can have this face mask on. It's got breathing vents in it to make breathing very nice and easy, and also protect your neck from any of that cool weather. But if things start to heat up just a little bit, it's as easy as pulling it off from the magnetic and you're on with just full goggles. Now, with the sun and with the cloud cover moving in, goggle lens change is simple. It takes just a few seconds. You can take a lens that you're going to use for a dark day, pop it right out, take your rose-colored lens, put it right in, and you're off and running. It's that quick, that easy. So you've got a multi-purpose goggle system in your pocket for any weather, any type of thing that you need. So get out there, check out the Anon system, go to Eyepieces of Vail and check out everything that they've got. Look at their professionals. They've got goggles, they've got eyewear of any kind, but this Anon system is one you definitely have to look at if you're in the market for a new goggle system. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
If you like to read and you like to read those quick, fast-paced books, well, the young adult series of books is always one that I feel like people overlook. And I'm standing here with one of the book experts here at the Eagle Valley Library District, Carrie Maywak. Good morning, Carrie.
Hello, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for joining me in our YA section.
I love this section. As we were talking off camera, one of my most favorite books that I've ever read comes from this section, Girl in Pieces. It's incredible, and you guys have such an extensive collection to make sure that all of the teens can read the best books.
Yes, it really is. It's a great collection. Something that's kind of unique about this collection is the turnover in it. Like, we're constantly getting new stuff for all of our collections, but that's especially true for teens. Like, our young adult readers want the newest, hottest thing, so we always have the newest, hottest thing in our teen collection. Like, it's super fun to just see how many new books, so also new books by favorite authors, right? Like, I was just super stoked because I saw a new James Dashner come out, and I was like, I didn't know he was still writing. So it's a really fun collection to kind of keep tabs on.
I mean, I love these series books. We were also talking, they read so quickly and they're so well written that you feel like you get through the story, but you stay so hooked in the story. For the duration of the book, you never have one of those periods where you're like, I'm struggling to turn these pages right now. And sometimes that happens. And when that does happen, I learned it's okay to put your book down.
Yep,
thanks
absolutely.
to Tegan. She was like, Maddie, don't keep reading it if you don't like it. But all of these books are so well done, and it really does force you to just turn the pages.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things when I'm kind of in a book rut, if you will. I come to YA because typically they just read a little faster, right? That they're action-packed, fast-paced, always a little bit of drama and angst, which everyone loves. So they're just great books to get back into reading, if you will.
Right, and then you guys have some great collections that you've built off of so much that you're like running out of shelf space for them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have a fantastic graphic novel collection. So if you're not familiar with graphic novels, think of comic strips, but a whole novel told in comic strip format. So we have, I know a lot of people are familiar with Marvel. So the whole Marvel universe, we have those graphic novels. We also have the DC universe, so that's like your Batman, your Wonder Womans. And we also have manga, which is, it's really interesting. Manga goes through ups and downs. Ever since I was a teenager, it's kind of done that. And we are currently in a manga up. Like it's very hot right now. So we have a great manga collection, and we're even starting to increase our anime movie collection because, again, that's kind of a hot area at the moment.
It definitely is. It's one of those things that if you look on social media, it is exploding, like you said. And so it's really cool that we have all of these great resources right here in our public libraries. And you guys do such a good job of bringing everything in to really make sure that everyone is appeased when they get to come in here, which makes it so convenient. And you've got multiple convenient locations for people to go explore.
Yes, absolutely. We have our Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum branch. And on top of YA collections, we also do teen programming in all of those branches. So we have programs specifically geared towards teens. Every week is a different theme. We repeat favorite themes. Monday nights is in Gypsum, Wednesday nights here in Avon, and Thursday nights are in Eagle. So if you're looking for your teen to get out of the house for a little bit in a safe environment, bring them to the library.
Which I think is such a cool way also for teens to get to meet other teens that like to read the same things they do. I remember as a teenager that was something I always really struggled with, is because I would be reading the books that my mom and my older sister were reading in our little book club, and none of my friends would be reading any of the books, and I'd be like, I have no one my age to talk to.
Books with,
right?
Yes,
And so this is a really cool way for the teens to get out there and experience that with one another, because if you like to read and you're coming to spend your time at the library, well then it's really fun to meet people that read those same genres.
Absolutely. And it's, I mean, it's reading, we're doing art classes, we're doing cooking classes. So, I mean, there's like so many cool things. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to join in the teen program. It's just, it's really fun. And it's a great way for teens to socialize and meet teens from other, we have so many schools in Eagle County. It's a great way for teens to meet other teens that might not be in their school.
Which is also one of the many great opportunities that you guys offer here. And so when people think libraries, they think the story time for the littles, which that early childhood development is so important. And it's so important that you get your kids to those story times. But it's also so important for that socialization, especially after we just came off of COVID.
Absolutely, absolutely. The socialization piece, the building community, building friend groups, that's extremely important. And we really try to focus on that for all age groups. Early literacy is obviously a huge part of what we do, but we really focus on lifelong learning, cradle to grave.
Which I love. And as we were talking off camera and kind of nerding out about some of the great books that we've just recently read, we just found that we've read so many of the same psychological thriller books, and then we've been giving each other recommendations. And so I feel like the literacy community is just such a unique place to make connections with people.
Yes, absolutely. And even if you're not a book reader, come in and chat with us. Like we have a great DVD collection, we have a great magazine collection, and all of our staff are into multiple mediums. So it's not, we are all about books, but we are about books and more.
And more. Let's talk really briefly about the quick library of things that you have to really expand people's horizons on what you guys do here and how entertaining you make it for everyone.
Yeah, so we have, it's one of my favorite collections. It's called Library of Things, and it literally is just things. It ranges from camping equipment, outdoor recreation equipment. We have lots of games. I just added a whole bunch of new games. So if you have family in town for the holidays and you want to try a new game, come to your local library branch. We have games. We also have photography equipment. We have camera equipment. Just really great things. One of the things that we just recently purchased that I kind of feel like is just what the Library of Things is all about is a bear canister. So anyone who's ever gone backpacking knows a bear canister is slightly an investment. And if you're only going backpacking about once a summer, you don't have to buy it. You can come to the library and borrow it for free with your library card.
Which is so amazing. Now let's talk about how easy it is for people to get their hands on a library card.
Yes, so we try to make it as easy as possible. Library cards are for guests as well as residents. All you need is a photo ID. So any photo ID, bus pass, rec pass, ski pass, bring it into our library and we will get you a library card and we will find you something.
Which I absolutely love. Carrie Mary, thank you so much for all this great information, spending some time with me and nerding out with me about books.
I know, right? Thank you so much for being here and thank you for nerding out with me.
Make sure that you check out the Eagle Valley Library District, whether you want to do Gypsum Eagle or the Avon Public Library. There are so many great resources and it's just a ton of fun to be involved in this little part of our community. We're going to take a short break and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns, Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where Chris Pavona from Ski Town All-Stars is joining us on the couch, and he's got so many fun things to show off this morning. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Maddie.
I need to sit like that for the remainder of this interview.
What's going on?
That's some good posture that you've got there.
I know. I don't have a choice at this point.
Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. But I'm really glad it worked. We were really concerned off camera that it wasn't going to go.
I mean, it should go.
It had all the right things going. So
But it's just
explain.
more of the camera thing.
Explain what this is.
This is a hot air balloon.
I love it. If you're looking for guided hot air balloon tours, Ski Town All-Stars is the place to go.
Yep. So this is the new e-airbag by BCA, meaning that it doesn't have a canister, it has a battery, which means you can fly with it. Because that's the big thing with airbags these days. This is not that comfortable.
It doesn't look that comfortable.
At least I'm safe.
It's super safe. Oh.
See?
It's super safe.
Super safe.
No one can put you under the snow right now.
Nope, no one can put me in the corner either.
No one's gonna put Chris in the corner. And so this is really important, and especially as we're getting a lot of snow, there's a lot of snow on a lot of different resorts right now. If people want to travel and they want to do that intense backcountry skiing, this is the best way to stay safe.
Exactly, the e-airbags.
The e-airbags,
Yep.
and this is new.
This is new, and it's been around for a couple years from some other companies, but BCA, Backcountry Access, which is one of the leaders in beacons, probe shovels, the whole 9 yards. Why are you laughing at me? Just because I can't turn my head?
Yeah, because you look so uncomfortable.
Not that comfortable.
Yeah. Does
Yep.
its job.
So this is brand new for this year. We've actually sold, we're sold out right now, but we've got more coming. A lot of people that come in that use an airbag are like, oh, you guys have that? Let me buy it. Like a woman the other day was like, oh my goodness, you guys have this in stock? No one has this in stock. So we've got a bunch more coming though as well. But yeah, brand new, I think everybody's going to eventually go this route. You know, the whole canister thing, and what I've talked about last time was, you know, being able to practice, being able to repack it, being able to pull it on your own. So if you are in a dangerous situation, it's comfortable, right? Like that was pretty comfortable just me pulling it.
Right.
So I've now done it a bunch in the office.
Well, not only that, but you've got some other really nice safety pieces in this backpack. So you've got your handy dandy whistle. Yep, important. And then of course you've got your radio to talk to your friends that are nearby to help you.
Maddie, you copy?
Yeah.
You actually don't have to do that.
Well, perfect, but I don't actually have a walkie-talkie.
I know, I should have brought you one.
See, you leave me out of all the fun. And you guys not only offer all of the safety stuff to keep everyone nice and safe out there when they're skiing, riding in the backcountry. Yeah, you look so miserable. But you've got a really nice new setup. And so this is a new binding this year.
Yep.
And it's bringing some serious hype with it.
Serious hype. It's called the CAST Touring System. It's been around for a number of years. I think they finally have got it pretty nailed down. Basically, a lot of you guys hopefully...
Uh-oh.
I think it's releasing itself.
You're deflating.
Is that loud?
No, it's not bad, but you're deflating. All right, so anyway.
I think it manually probably deflates after a certain amount of minutes.
It's like, you're not in the snow, you liar.
Yeah.
You tricked us.
So this is the Look Pivot, which is a super, super, super popular binding. Super strong, super stable. So basically what you do is you take the Look Pivot 15 or 18, which is the metal binding, and you take it off the pedestal, and you basically put this other pedestal on it, and it allows you, when you are about to tour, to take off the toe piece and basically put on the touring piece. So this allows you to tour. You basically put this in your backpack so it's not on your foot. And then you, ooh, did I just scratch you? Sorry.
Thanks.
And then basically when you're ready, when you're ready to transition, you take it off again. And then you put back on your toe piece, and then you're ready to go down, which is huge for a lot of skiers that are skiing some bigger lines, some bigger terrain. A lot of the pros are on this cast system. It's a really cool thing. We're one of the only shops in the Valley that has it in stock. We've got it in the gold, the raw, and the Sforza, as well as all of the Look Pivot 15s and 18s as well in stock.
Which is really cool because, as we all know, the Shift was the one that was super popular. People lost their mind over it because
they also
it was
lost their skis. Well, sorry, I sell it.
I personally love that binding. That's what I have on my setup, but I weigh a whopping not a lot. So it's super easy and super convenient for me, especially because my hands are always cold. But this is super convenient when you're out there.
This is for like the hard charging, jumping off cliffs in the backcountry kind of skier, because you can feel completely comfortable going off of big stuff, not worrying about your toe releasing in a tech binding or in a Shift. And also, if you want to ski this in bounds, you know, I personally would shy away from skiing a Shift in bounds because of how much I weigh. But for me to ski this in bounds, like no problem at all.
Right, which I think is really important for those very aggressive, very motivated to get out there and absolutely charge on the mountain skiers, whether you're going to do the backcountry or whether you are going to ski in bounds, because this is the perfect way to have the best of both worlds. And maybe not everyone owns 9 million pairs of skis like you do.
I have 9.
That's 9 million.
Okay.
Each one is worth $1 million, so there you go.
9 million.
Gosh, that was
9
a good
million
guess.
turns of fun.
9 million turns of fun. You guys are the place to provide that for people, though.
Yep. And the content.
And the content.
Lots of content been producing, if you haven't noticed, on Instagram, Maddie.
Follow them on Ski Town All Stars.
At Ski Town All Stars.
At Ski Town
And
All
on
Stars.
TikTok as well.
You guys are blowing
We're trending on TikTok.
We're blowing up the TikTok right now. All right, let's talk about what else you guys do in the shop. That way people, maybe if they're in the market for that last minute holiday stocking stuffer or just gift grabbing opportunity, you guys are a great place to come.
Yep, so we're in Eagle Vail on the Green Mile, located between Pier 13 Liquors and Big O Tires. We'll be open every night till 6 o'clock. Friday, I think Friday's what, 23rd, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're open, but honestly, guys, we started as a hat company. We've got awesome beanies, flasks, clean canteens. You can make custom hats, which has been super popular. We've been slammed with that in the shop. Yeah, just basically last minute. We've got heated socks, we've got boot dryers, pit vipers.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Chris, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. First thing this morning. Well, you're done now. You're done now, and you're starting to deflate. Look at that. You're starting to deflate. That means
it's over.
You've reached your time limit. Thank you again for coming in, giving us all this great information. If you're in the market to have any of those safety elements while you're getting out there in the backcountry, Ski Town All-Stars is the place to go. They're also a great place to go do some holiday shopping. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a quick look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us December 31st to say farewell to our favorite action-adventure show, The Line. We will be broadcasting all of your favorite episodes beginning at 8 a.m. Don't miss your chance to see athletes such as JT Holmes, Cam Zink, Andy Lewis, and many more. Because when the clock strikes midnight, we ring in the new year and retire this Telly Award-winning favorite. We'll see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Beautiful sandy beaches and lush tropical gardens make San Diego the perfect destination for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. This home has amazing charm and style. You'll feel refreshed in this La Jolla Shores beauty. I'm here with Lauren, the owner of Pop-Up Picnic Co. Tell us about the services you offer.
We're a luxury picnic service. Our claim to fame is one-stop picnic experience that we bring throughout San Diego.
Book Pop-Up Picnic Co. through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. The open concept living and dining room easily flow to a comfortable and inviting deck. The enclosed and spacious yard provide plenty of room for outdoor entertainment. With easy access to some of the best shopping and dining San Diego has to offer. Whether it's relaxing on the property or enjoying fun activities at the beach, the Shores Retreat La Jolla has something for everyone. Thanks for watching The Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail in the TV8 Winter Weather Center. Taking a look at that local weather, 21 degrees as you get up at 8 a.m. A high today of only 29, 60% chance of snowfall. Look at that wind coming in, 10 to 20 miles an hour. Really going to be out there blowing, so be careful on the roadways. You'll see Vail by the hour go through. It's not going to get much warmer than 26 degrees, so bundle up when you're out there. Looking over here at what's going on, Eagles showing 33 degrees, Vail 29, Denver 52, and Avon is 31 degrees with a chance of snowfall coming in. So a lot going on in that weather, Maddie.
A lot going on in that weather right now, which makes it really fun, especially because we all want that beautiful white Christmas, and now that time is going to come.
It's going to happen. So get some more of that terrain open on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain. Get out there and have some fun. We pointed out, if you haven't got new skis, haven't got new equipment, Sun and Ski Sports is the place to go.
Or if you need that backcountry safety equipment, make sure that you check out Ski Town All-Stars because they've got all of that to keep you nice and safe out there. And we've got Chris deflating the airbag in the other room, which is quite hilarious. So make sure that you check them out and make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a